Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We invite you to watch the English Chinese news on the Central Television channel of Đồng Nai Province. On March 21st, in Đồng Nai, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính received leaders of 21 U.S. universities participating in International Academic Cooperation Program. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính suggested that universities of two countries promote educational and training cooperation through specific, long-term, sustainable, practical, and effective cooperation projects and plans, help Vietnam train human resources in emerging industries and effectively exploit marine space, outer space, and underwater space. Currently, there are about 30,000 Vietnamese students studying in the United States, ranking fifth in the number of international students in the United States. There are about 50 joint training programs between Vietnamese and U.S. higher educational institutions, mainly undergraduate and master level training programs. The Ministry of Construction has just announced the list of Vietnamese seaports. Accordingly, Vietnam has 306 ports. In the northern region, Hải Phòng City is the locality with the most ports in the country, with 51 ports. In the central region, Khánh Hòa Province has the most ports with 18 ports. In the south region, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province ranked first with 48 ports. Next is Hồ Chí Minh City with 41 ports, Đồng Nai with 19 ports. The Ministry of Construction assigned the Vietnam Maritime Administration to be responsible for organizing and guiding the limitation of port management and exploitation of Vietnamese seaports in accordance with provisions of law. According to real estate experts, the establishment of National Housing Fund will create a breakthrough in development of social housing and low-cost commercial housing, thereby contributing to promoting the implementation of the goal of at least 1 million social housing apartments in the period of 2021-2030 and after 2030. The National Housing Fund can play a major role in solving the housing problem, meeting the housing needs and stabilizing the lives of low and middle income workers, promoting the market to develop a more sustainable direction. According to Vietnam Association of Realtors, the real estate supply is on the path of recovery and positive growth. On March 31st, the Steering Committee for Voluntary Blood Donation in Biên Hòa City coordinated with Chợ Rẫy Blood Transfusion Center in Ho Chi Minh City to organize a voluntary blood donation festival at Ngô Quyền High School, Biên Hòa City. With the message, every drop of blood, a heart, the festival attracted nearly 300 officials, teachers, and students from Ngô Quyền High School and Chu Văn High School in Hoa City to participate. As a result, more than 270 officials, teachers, and students who were in good health donated blood, with a total of 272 units of blood received, in order to encourage the spirit of blood donors. In addition to support regime according to regulations, the Red Cross Association of Biên Hòa City and Province also presented gifts to blood donors, each worth 200,000 dong. This year, according to the plan, the Nai export turnover will increase by 8% compared to last year. Therefore, many enterprises are accelerating production from the beginning of the year. This enterprise aims to produce blood bags with a scale of 12 million products per year, produce automatic blood separation and collection sets with a scale of 3 million products per year, produce components of blood bags, automatic blood separation and collection sets with a scale of 12 million products per year. Ms. Nguyễn Thị Kim Dung, chairman of Trade Union of Terumo PCT Vietnam Limited Company, said, "The company production has been quite stable for many years. The company works overtime regularly, but is also within the limits of labor law. Thiên Long Long Thành Limited Company has increased wages to help employees be excited, feel skilled in production, and stick with the enterprise." Mr. Ngô Ngọc Tú, head of production department in Thiên Long Long Thành Limited Company, said, "The company production situation is preparing for the harvest season, so demand for labor and output is increasing, and the target is to expand to some international markets. Many businesses have signed orders until the end of second quarter of 2025. Production atmosphere in the businesses is therefore very urgent and exciting. Ms. Jung Va Cú, worker of Avant Multitech Vietnam Limited Company in Nhân Trạch District, Đồng Nai, said, currently the company still has a fixed production schedule, working 2 hours of overtime a day. We earn tens of millions. The Ministry of Industry and Trade said that in 2025, with expectation of breakthrough from expanded markets, the import-export sector strive to increase by 10% to 12% compared to 2024. This day at Biên Hòa Airport in Đồng Nai, pilots of Yak 130 fighter jets, Su-30 Mk2 fighters, Mi-8 and Mi-17 helicopters from units in the Vietnam People's Air Force are actively participating for the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South, a national reunification, April 30th, 1975, April 30th, 2025. The team of technicians focuses on doing a good job of ensuring aviation technology. The team of pilots and flight crew members also urgently do preparatory work such as health checks and aircraft acceptance checks. Pilots and flight crew members coordinate to calculate additional flight data ready to enter the mission. Lieutenant Colonel Đặng Đình Kiên, Deputy Chief of Police of Regiment 935, Division 370 Air Defense Air Force said. The preparation work for pilots is meticulous, studying the actual terrain map for safe flight, ensuring safe handling of situations during the flight. The pilots have basically become familiar with the terrain and weather, ready for synthesis of parade and march training. Lieutenant Colonel Lê Hoa Nam, Deputy Commander of Regiment 927 Division 371 Air Defense Force, said, every flight is a great responsibility for the 50th anniversary of liberation of the South. I am very honored, ready to excellent complete the task assigned by the party, the army, and the people. Lieutenant Colonel Đặng Đình Kiên, Deputy Chief of Political Affairs of Regiment 935 Division 370 Air Defense Air Force said, practicing with aircraft at close range, the pilots handle quickly. While flying at low altitude and close range, we concentrate 300% to perform the task well. The Air Defense Air Force is striving, competing with a spirit of lightning speed, determination to win for the 50th anniversary of liberation of the South and reunification of the country.